Hey guys. So, I think this is going to be one of the more important videos that I've made. And the reason I'm going to say that is because what I'm about to talk about is going to be one of the cornerstones to truly owning your recovery and seeing it all the way through. And it goes like this: your recovery is not a mistake, your survival is not a mistake, your being here is not a setback. Your survival is not a setback. Your recovery is not a setback. Being here is not a setback. Another way to look at it is to say that your scars are badges of honor. Whether they're mental scars, emotional scars, physical scars, whatever the case may be, your scars are badges of honor because you're here to tell the tale. If you got really messed up, if you've got a gnarly scar somewhere on you, whether it's a gnarly scar in your mind, a gnarly scar in your heart, or a gnarly scar in some physiology aspect of yourself, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing because you're here to tell us about it. You're here to explain to us what happened. You're here to tell the tale. And in order to tell the tale, that means you had to survive. And it also means that you're in a position to explain how you survived. You were able to explain what you went through. That's just an amazing thing that not everyone gets. There's a lot of important people in my life that were not able to make it. They were not able to tell the tale. They were not able to be present enough to explain to me what did or didn't happen. But if you're here right now listening to me, that means that you do have a chance to explain what happened. You do have a chance to explain your side of the story. And it doesn't matter if it's not a Pulitzer Prize winning story or an Academy Award winning performance. What matters is that it's your performance and that you're here to explain it to us. You're here to help us understand it. And to try to circle back, so this ties into what I just said, which is surviving is not a bad thing. Surviving is not a setback. Surviving is not a disadvantage. If you survived, that means you got another chance. It means you have another opportunity. It means you have the absolutely wonderful ability, the absolutely amazing chance to learn about your situation and to pass that knowledge on to someone else. The reason that I have things to talk about to you is because others told me their story. It's because people in the past conveyed their message through the ages. I didn't just magically have the ability to explain myself and explain my perspectives. I had to listen to other people tell me their story, whether it's through a novel or a poem or a song or a podcast or a video essay. I had to listen to them tell me their story, to tell me their side of the equation. And that's what gave me the framework to say that's what a good story sounds like. But they had to do that. If they didn't do that, I wouldn't know what a good story sounds like. And furthermore, by them telling me their story, it helped me understand my story. It helped me understand what I went through. And it helped me understand why I'm in recovery. It's so important to understand why you're in recovery. But before you get to that point, you've got to fully embrace the fact that you're here. You've got to fully embrace the fact that you made it. Your scars are badges of honor. I promise. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having a scar. Anyone who says, oh, that's a blemish, that's an imperfection, that person is trying to pull you down 120%. You probably need to remove that person. But the way I see it, if you were able to get in the mud, if you were able to get on the ground, if you were able to get in the fight, and you left the fight with some scars or maybe some damage, that's a great thing. That is such an amazing thing that not everyone has. So you've got to embrace that. You've got to harness that. You've got to fully own that. Once you get to that point, now you're in a position to start to truly grasp what's in front of you. And you can become the person that you want to become instead of the person that you think you have to be. You can actually mold yourself and transform yourself because you've accepted yourself. So, being alive is not a disadvantage. Surviving is not a challenge. Living to tell the tale is not a bad thing. Those are all wonderful things. And if you're here with us to listen to this, then I strongly encourage you, in your own way, find a way to tell your story and find a way to really own your story. It doesn't have to be what I do. You can do it in your own way. You can do it in your own way by painting something. You can do it in your own way by building something. You can do it in your own way by fixing something. But you got to tell your story. You've got to pass it on. Because if we don't pass on our stories, we don't have anything left. This journey only lasts so long. Most of us won't even get 60 years. And it's okay if that's as much as you get, but you got to understand that you don't have forever. So you might as well make the most of what's in front of you. You don't know who you might be inspiring. You don't know who you might be helping to change. You don't know who you might be helping to help someone else survive. All right, guys, see ya.